public restroom out in Illinois. This is not a fucking... This is not like fucking some disease you pick up that's airborne. This is rabies we're talking about.
Oh yeah. Well, if you suspect you've contracted it, you are supposed to kill the animal that bit you, cut off its head, and send its head in for testing.
Alright, I'm gonna need to know where the fuck you got this information from. Because that shit sounds stupid as fuck.
No, he's not. He's wrong on the sum of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit do not sound right.
No, like they do when a dog has rabies. They do cut its head off and they study it.
Yes, they do, but you don't do that.
For the owner to do that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't do it.
It's not only an owner's
that's what I'm saying. Where the
dog
fuck you
biting
get this
them with
information
rabies.
from?
That's the thing. It's not normally the owner's dog biting them that has rabies.
I like that. I got bit by a dog. Hold up. Let me go get my fucking machete. Grab this dog by the fucking nook of his neck. Hold it down. Chop his goddamn head off. Then bring the dog's head into the fucking hospital. Like, hey, this is what bit me. Test it. What? That shit sounds stupid and wrong.
Josh, I sent you an invite.
I'm in here, nigga.
Oh, you did?
I'll second to Vasquez.
I didn't hear it came back. Josh, according to Caleb, if you get bit by an animal with rabies, you have to catch that animal, cut its head off, and then bring it in for testing.
Now, that sounds like some kind of superstitious shit.
Exactly. Now, I've heard before of like getting bit by an animal, and then like you capture the animal and bring it in to show what bit you. I've heard of that, but the catching that motherfucker and chopping his goddamn head off, I want to know where the fuck you got that from.
I either got it from one of my uncles or...
That ain't your uncle!
That's some voodoo shit, man.
You got it from your uncles or who?
It's either one of my uncles or a friend of the family that I got it from.
That ain't a
How
friend.
do you not know this?
He don't know anything!
Look, I'm a well of information.
You gotta chop his goddamn...
That's a complete mystery.
Chop his fucking head off and bring it in for testing. Where the fuck did you hear this shit from?
Hollywood.
Look, that's just what I heard.
And you didn't think, oh, this sounds wrong? You're like, oh yeah, I believe that 100%. Let me get bit by a bat outside. I'm gonna catch that motherfucker and chop his goddamn head off.
It's like punishment. It's like, oh, you got rabies. You go find that dog.
Yeah, you find it. Imagine they did that for like goddamn shark attack and fucking like alligator victims. It's like, oh yeah, that thing bit your arm off. Well, you better go in the water and find it, catch it, and then bring it back so we can put your arm back on. That'd be some whole shit.
I've never been so much happier to be skipped.
Well,
What'd you say?
I've never been happier to be skipped because I didn't have the card.
What you about to say, Caleb?
They do say if you get bit by a snake.
Yes, I say I've heard if you get bit by a snake, you can always attempt to capture a snake and bring it in. So that way, if you can't specify what type of snake it was, they have the visual confirmation of what kind of snake it is, so they could administer the proper antivenom. I've heard that before, but I've never heard catch a snake, cut his fucking head off, and then bring it in.
To be fair, it's not about the snakes. It's more about if an animal has rabies.
Caleb, you aren't streaming, you dumb motherfucker.
I know I'm not. I haven't set up.
And Caleb, everybody agrees, you don't cut a fucking animal's head off and it's got goddamn rabies.
No, you do.
No, you don't. No,
with you.
You as the person who got bit does not do that.
Yes, if you have no one else around with you, to help you out. You
Caleb,
got to do it.
You, as the person who got bit by the fucking animal, I want you to use your head for something other than growing hair on and think for 3 fucking seconds. If you get bit by a fucking raccoon and that raccoon runs off, you're telling me you're gonna sit there and take the fucking time to chase that goddamn raccoon down and cut his motherfucking head off? No, you're not.
And it's not going to run off with rabies. It's literally going to keep trying to bite you multiple times.
So what, you gonna try to grab while it's constantly trying to bite you?
You attack it and then you cut the head off. You take it with you. You give it to the doctors and say, test that for rabies.
What is your logic?
Why do you bring the head? Just bring the body.
Don't fuck with the animal. Let it go.
No, they need to test it.
They don't need to test anything. What you need to do after you get bit is go get that goddamn rabies shot.
I'm catching that animal and then I'm going
You
to
ain't
take
catching
the shot.
shit.
Bullshit.
I want to know where you got this from. Because whatever, I don't give a damn if it was your fucking kindergarten teacher. Me as some bitch, you'd have a goddamn conversation.
Next time you come over here, ask my mom. Because she actually did get bit with rabies and they took the head with them.
The head, though.
Because
Caleb,
you need to test for it and the rabies actually lives in the fucking brain.
No, they do cut animals' head off to test for rabies. But you, as the person who was bit, does not do that.
You can and you should.
No, you shouldn't. You leave that animal alone and you go to the hospital.
No, you bring the animal with you.
No.
You bring the head. Or you bring the entire animal.
No.
Yes.
All I'm saying, if I get bit, I ain't worrying about nothing else but getting myself to the hospital.
Exactly. If I'm already bit, I'm already fucked up because I just got bit by a goddamn animal with rabies. The first thing going through my fucking mind is not about to be, oh, let me catch this little motherfucker right here and bring him with me. Well, let me catch him, cut his goddamn head off, then bring him with me. Who the fuck
It takes
was
like weeks for rabies to set in.
That's why you go get the goddamn shot.
You have time to catch the fucking animal and bring it with you.
Caleb,
How
It's not going to bite you and run off. It's going to bite you
How
and
is it
then
gonna-
try to go for a second fucking bite.
Oh, it's not. It's gonna run off.
No, it's not.
how do you think rabies work?
You can tell when an animal has rabies.
Yes,
because they
you
sit
can.
there. They stand there. They don't run from people. They go
Yes,
towards
and they
them.
come up to you and they bite you, and your instinct when you get bitten is to swing at that animal. Once that animal sees, okay, this person's actually putting up a fight, they run the fuck off. This is not a goddamn movie where the animals keep coming at you. You swing at that motherfucker, it's going to move.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Caleb, I'm about to go to your house, knock you the fuck out, and leave you in the goddamn woods with some rabid ass animals. And I'm gonna need you to document all this motherfucking shit that goddamn happened. You ain't gonna have a motherfucking knife on you, and I want to see you try to cut that goddamn animal's head off.
At that point, I am tearing those heads off.
You
I
ain't
don't
doing
think you
shit.
are, bro.
Oh, shit.
Corona.
Got
No,
that corona. He went out today.
I just went in the wrong windpipe.
What the fuck you eating?
I had picked up Sonic. I got a ocean water, but the ice got in my throat. It went down the wrong hole.
Corona. He coughing.
Almost died. I'm about to suffer a cold death.
I mean, ice does restrict muscles, and you need as much airflow as possible.
All right, scientist.
He ain't no scientist. He still thinks that you gotta cut a fucking animal's head off.
You do.
No, you don't.
Then who's going to take the animal in to get tested?
Not you. Caleb, you do know there's other ways to test for fucking rabies, right? You don't have to have the fucking animal there. They can do blood work on you to test if you have fucking rabies.
Nah, you gotta bring the animal with you.
Yes, look this shit up right now. Cause I looked up what no, shut the fuck up and look it up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
I've looked up what you've been saying. No, you fucking don't. I've looked up what you've been saying, but you haven't looked up a damn thing I've been saying. So look it up, Caleb. Look it up.
I'm taking first-hand experience over looking it up.
No, what your mom said was you have to bring the animal with you, dead or alive. She didn't say a damn thing about cutting the fucking animal's head off. Plus, you don't even have to bring the goddamn animal with you. That is a suggestion. You can do it, but you don't have to.
Motherfucker, that's what you need to do.
No, it is not. What is recommended is that you leave that fucking animal alone, clean out the goddamn wound, and then go to the fucking hospital.
No, you bring that animal with you.
No, you don't. Look this shit up, Caleb. Look it up.
That fruit bag and crowbar is coming closer, man.
Look it up, Caleb. Because every time you say look up, you got to cut an animal's head off, I have looked that shit up, and I have yet to find it. So you look up what I'm talking about. Tell me if you find it. You hear that loud silence?
It is me trying to run in Monster Hunter.
Sure.
And also operate a phone in the other.
I'll send you the fucking link. An animal bit me. What should I do? Wash the wound right away with soap and water. That's the best way to lower your chances of infection. See a doctor as soon as possible. He'll treat the wound to decide whether you need a rabies vaccination. If you've been exposed to rabies in the past few months, he'll likely run a number of tests: saliva, blood, spinal fluid, skin, and hair to check for the rabies virus or antibodies. If your doctor suspects rabies, he'll begin treatment with the rabies vaccine. The vaccine is always successful if it's given immediately after exposure. Nothing in here says you have to cut the fucking animal's head off and bring it with you.
Look, I'm taking first-hand experience.
No, and what your mom said is that you can bring the animal with you, dead or alive, but she didn't say a damn thing about cutting his fucking head off.
She did whenever she said it is about the size.
When, Caleb? When? Because what she came in here and said is she didn't say a damn thing like that.
Because I wanted her to say it.
She said, bring the animal with you,
and
dead or alive.
she was also on the phone, so I couldn't bother her all the way. So she can answer all of your fucking questions about testing my knowledge.
Because you stupid! I want you to use your head for something, Caleb. Use your goddamn head for something and think. Why the fuck would you sit there and try to deal with the fucking animal? Do you know what they tell you when you get bit by a fucking animal? If venomous or not, you gotta watch that shit out. Because it ain't just the fucking rabies or the venom, whatever the fuck it is. It's also what's in that goddamn animal's mouth. Animals don't brush their fucking teeth. It's dirty in there. While you worried about the goddamn rabies and shit, you got bacteria and shit all up in that fucking wound. That's why they tell you if you get bit, go and clean out the fucking wound immediately. They don't tell you to go chase the goddamn animal.
Plenty of fucking time. I don't give a fuck. I'll chase that animal fucking down, cut off his head, and bring it with me.
You ain't doing shit because that ain't what you supposed to do. You're supposed to clean out the fucking wound and go to the goddamn hospital. That animal can continue to exist and somebody else will shoot that motherfucker down the line. But your ass, when you get bit, you go to the fucking hospital.
Got to deal with the animal right then and there.
No, you fucking don't. No, because now,
yes, you do.
Hold on, Darren, because now you notice he's changed it from this is what you have to do 100% to this is what I'm going to do, because now he knows he's wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are.
Motherfucker, do you want me to beat your ass?
You want to go, bitch? We can go, bitch.
Let's go.
Bring your ass over here and get this ass whooping, Caleb.
Come over here, motherfucker.
Nah, nigga, you the one who say you gonna beat my ass? Bring your ass over here. Get this ass whooping, boy.
Caleb,
My car's blocked in, motherfucker. You can come over here.
I don't give a fuck.
Caleb, listen to this. Even though, if you can't tell if an animal does have rabies, it also recommend never touch the animal. Don't go into contact with that animal even after you're bitten. You know, I'm reading it.
Thank you, Darian. Fucking thank you. Do we need to get a fucking doctor to be the final fucking nail on the coffin in this goddamn conversation?
You want me to get a doctor on the fucking phone?
You stepdad?
Hell no. I have an uncle who's also a fucking doctor.
Okay, but if he tells your ass that you don't cut that fucking animal's head off, he's gonna tell your ass that you, as the person who was bitten, I can't say this fucking enough, you, as the motherfucker who was bitten by the goddamn animal, does not fuck with that animal afterwards. You know, it's like your mom said, you can, and I've heard it before, you can bring the animal with you. You can, but it is not recommended. And if you bring the animal with you, make sure that motherfucker is dead. And why the fuck would you cut the goddamn head off and have that bitch in the goddamn waiting room with you? You think you gonna get admitted when you get to the fucking hospital immediately? No, you gotta sit in that fucking waiting room for an hour. You don't think someone's gonna have a problem with you having a fucking decapitated animal's head?
They can start running the tests while you're waiting in the fucking room.
They can run the test on your fucking blood.
Faster to get it from the fucking animal.
Not really.
Listen, it's said that the rabies parasite or rabies infection can be dormant for a month to 3.
Yes, which is
But
why they
if
can
you
view it
do-
in the blood.
If you do get bit and you go to a hospital, they will administer in 14 days 4 different vaccine shots.
Caleb, I haven't seen shit that says cut the fucking animal's head off.
There must be knowledge passed down through the family fucking line.
Your
That's
family
what
has
I heard.
failed
That's what
you.
I believe. Given the fact how large spread my family is, I'm gonna take it as a fucking truth.
Your family has failed you. Just because a family has done something for many years does not mean it's right.
My family's successful so far, and will continue to be. So I'm gonna say it's a fucking truth.
It ain't no fucking truth. That sounds like a myth a motherfucker came up with.
He's in denial.
He really is. He really fucking is. Because remember, this all started as him saying, this is what everybody should do. And now that we're proving facts and shit to him, now he's saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You notice that change, right?
To do.
Oh yeah.
You notice that change, right?
What you have to do.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Look, Josh is on. We need to bring him in this.
All right.
Laney, it's gonna be a long time. You might as well just get out of here now, sis.
Somebody gotta cut the fucking animal's head off. I ain't never heard no stupid shit like that before.
There you go.
Yo.
Hey!
Caleb is still on this goddamn rabies shit saying that you gotta cut the fucking animal's head off.
You do.
No, you don't.
Yes,
don't
you
have
do.
to. You want to.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you. That is 3 against motherfucking 1, Caleb.
I'm not saying you can't do it. If you want to do it, go ahead, Caleb.
Oh no,
just
I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't. But Caleb is saying this is a must. He's saying this is what you absolutely have to do if you get bit by an animal with rabies. I'm telling him you don't do that. That is a option. It is a stupid option. And like I said earlier, you can take the fucking animal with you, but you do not have to cut that motherfucker's head off. You go you go clean the fucking wound. You go clean the fucking wound. You go to the goddamn hospital. They're gonna give you the goddamn shot and run some fucking tests on you.
You have to cut that fucking head off. Bring it with you. They can confirm it.
You know, no, there's no point in trying to convince him if he's wrong or right. If
Caleb,
it
they
happens,
don't
it
need the head
happens.
to
He can
confirm
take
you
care
if
of
you have
himself.
rabies.
He can take care of himself. He knows what to do.
I want to see him get bit by a fucking 180 pound raccoon with fucking rabies. I want to see him try to cut that motherfucker's head off.
I'll cut that motherfucker's
You
head
be
off.
fucking struggling.
Well,
You won't be
what?
struggling with
How you gonna
nothing.
catch it first, though?
That's all I want to know. How the fuck are you gonna catch it?
It's gonna try and bite me again.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
The article just said most animals that carry rabies actually act timid and shy. So it's not actually going to go near you.
He won't read the article.
Oh my god.
I put it facts in his motherfucking face and he won't read it. And you know how he kept telling me, look it up, that you need to cut an animal's head off? I've looked it up countless times every time this conversation has popped up. I tell him to look it up, that you don't need to cut the animal's head off, and he won't fucking do that. I sent him the goddamn link and he ain't reading it.
Shit.
I sent the motherfucking link, Caleb. You can see that shit. Your ass is wrong. How the fuck you not gotten it? Darren, you got it?
I don't know.
I got it.
Josh, you got it?
I told you I read it.
Alright. Then how the fuck you didn't get it, Caleb?
I don't know.
Cause you full of shit!
Oh, Josh, how'd you like that meme?
Oh, I told you. Soon. I go in at 3:40 tomorrow. I don't know if you go in at the same time, Josh, or not.
Yeah, I'll go in at 3:15.
Oh, okay.
Now I barely got it.
Oh, now?
Yes.
Man, you got a slow ass phone.
I guess
Tell
you did,
server
because I did
sucks.
hear like a ping.
Make sure you read word for word.
Now, Caleb, what do you want to come over here and catch his ass whooping?
You just catch these hands. I
Nah,
told you,
cause
you coming over here.
Cause they nigga get bold for a second and say, motherfucker, you want to go? So like, you want to go, bitch? We can go, bitch. You bring your ass over here and catch his ass whooping.
Motherfucker, bring your ass over here.
Nigga, you the one who started shit, so bring your ass over here. What'd you say, Josh?
Come over here and catch these motherfucking hands.
What'd you say, Josh?
Can we just go eat somewhere? How about we all just go eat?
Oh, it's gonna be a monster.
Let's go Popeyes. Let's go to fucking Jack in the Box. Get a fucking monkey boxes.
You still reading it, Caleb?
I told you, I'm busy in the motherfucking hunt. I'm not reading shit right now.
You can pause that shit.
I'm on the time limit. I can't pause shit.
Don't you like how this works? You present that nigga with fucking facts and he all of a sudden he can't fucking read.
I've been reading the first damn place. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like a female where she start an argument and then you provide facts to her and then she don't know how to act from there on.
Is it you cheating on me? No, I'm not cheating on you. I got the proof. I got the dude outside. I don't know him. He knows you.
I read that entire fucking article.
Okay.
Still need to bring in that fucking head.
Oh.
Where's it say it in the article, Caleb?
You still need to bring it in.
Where does it say it in the article?
I'm saying you still have to bring in that fucking head.
No, you don't have to.
Yes, you do.
It is a suggestion, but not a suggestion you should do. You should leave that
No.
goddamn animal alone.
No, you should bring it in.
No, you shouldn't.
Yes, you should.
Listen, Caleb, I found something that you may be similar to. So, have an adult contact your local animal control officer. The animal that bit you is a pet like a dog, cat, or ferret. The animal may be watched for signs of rabies for 10 days. If it's a wild animal, the animal control officer will try to catch it and then may be killed so it can be tested for rabies. Not you bringing it, somebody else.
No, you can't trust other people. Do it yourself.
Oh my god.
Caleb, you've got all this information on you that says this is what you should do, and yet you still are saying no. This is what you like. All this information is telling you you're wrong, but you won't admit it. Just fucking admit it.
I can't admit shit because I am right.
I ain't asked you to omit anything. I'm asking you to admit.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, or whoa.
At this point, it's a straight up won't.
So you're admitting that you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I am right.
If you say I won't, then you're admitting that you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I am right on this.
You're not right, Caleb.
I am right on this.
Then why are all these other sources saying you're wrong?
To be perfectly honest, they're probably written by some bitches that don't know what the fuck they're doing.
And you can look up something else, like I said.
Prevention. That's a CDC.
Caleb, I told you can look up other sources if it makes you feel better, but at the end of it all, you are wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are. And when you admit it, you'll feel a whole lot better about yourself.
I'm not wrong.
Caleb, I read it from the CDC. Do you know what that stands for?
Central Disease Center?
Central for Disease Control and Prevention.
Alright, there should really be a P in there.
Yeah, I know. They didn't put a P, but they did CDC. It's a government website.
You know the same motherfuckers that have been talking to us about the corona and shit?
CDC, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The same motherfuckers that have been talking to us about what to do for the fucking corona.
How about Mayo Clinic? Let's see what they have. Mayo Clinic.
I'm telling you, is what you are supposed to do.
No.
Yes.
So you're saying the CDC is wrong?
I'm saying they're not. They don't have all the information.
Really? Because they got way more information than you.
Truth.
No, you're not. And the problem is, you need to admit that you're wrong, Caleb. You're fucked.
I'm not fucking wrong.
You are. You're saying
I'm
the CDC.
not.
You're saying the CDC doesn't have all the fucking information, and you do.
About this? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Now you just sound stupid.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, what?
I
Because
am
your ass just sound retarded now. You tell me the CDC does not have enough information about this fucking topic, but you do.
Yes.
No.
Am. Yes.
That's not how this works.
I'm just curious on what your fucking thought process is.
Alright, you guys still there?
There we are.
Yeah.
Caleb is still in fucking denial.
Denial. I'm telling you the truth.
So Darren looked it up. And said what the CDC says. The CDC, the main motherfuckers over other people's health and shit. And it says that the trained people cut the animal's head off, but you don't have to do that. And instead of Caleb being like, okay, well, that's the CDC, that's a viable source, I'm wrong, he's like, no, the CDC is wrong because they don't have all the fucking information. But me, personally, as a fucking 22-year-old on my 6th fucking vehicle and a shitty mechanic, has all the goddamn information!
Yes, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm going down this hill saying to my last fucking breath.
Don't ever run for politics, Caleb.
Don't! Fucking don't!
Oh shit.
Caleb, you're gonna have to hold up on these invites, man. I need to fight something. That's why I'm on USC.